Okay, welcome everyone. We'll start our lesson 6. Today, this lesson will be the last lesson towards learning, and the next lesson will be assignment discussion, which will be lesson 7. So, today lesson LO6, which is be able to reflect on academic progress. So we have to reflect, on academic progress, and we can discuss what is a reflection, why the reflection is important, is there any benefit of reflection or not? So why we need to be reflection will help us to improve things. Yes, so all this will be focused in our today discussion. Anybody, any question before starting? Do you have any question? No question? Okay. Hope so you can hear me properly. Okay, so lesson 1, do you remember we learn about SWOT? What is SW stand for? Strength,
weakness, opportunity, and threats.
Excellent. So SW is your internal. Is a human being your internal. You have a strength, you have opportunity. Sorry, you have an area of development. Or we have an area of development. Yes?
Yes.
So this is my internal things. And this is OT is my external. Why OT is external? Because opportunities always come from outside. I can't create myself. Maybe we can, but always external environment. Threats, risk always come from outside. So you have to look around internal and external. So if you are a strong and outside can be opportunities as well. Yes, that's the ideal environment. Weaknesses is area of development, but outside opportunity, you can do courses, you can overcome, you can grab those opportunities. Like in nursing, lot of opportunity. We can do nursing course and we can overcome our area of development and we can avail our opportunities. Yes. There are a lot of management role, team role, social worker, healthcare, child minder, whatever. Yes, there are so many opportunities. But the problem, not many people train. Maybe we not trained, so we can overcome our and we can grab this opportunity. Yes? But if we don't learn it, we think we are strong, but outside are threats. Maybe somebody else uh, get our opportunity. Yes, and is a threat. So my strength need to be overcome those threats. So that's we discuss smart objective. What is a smart then? We know SMART stands for
specific,
yes,
measurable, accurate, yes, realistic,
yes,
and time management.
Time bound objective. Yes. Okay. What is a PDP?
Personal development plan.
Yes. So we need to create. Do we have 2021 our personal development plan? What we want to do?
Yes.
Yeah. I think so. Yeah.
Yes. So it can be. I mean, always good to be reflector. So we discuss hard skill and soft skills. Yes, in lesson 1. Okay.
Yeah.
So soft skills can be used at different industry like leadership skill, communication. Yeah. Okay. So we discuss about competencies and capabilities. What is the key difference? Anyone? What is the key difference between competencies and capabilities?
Yeah, competencies are things you are trained to do, and capability are things you are able to do naturally.
Excellent.
What you are capable of doing, yeah.
Capable, your ability to do, and competence, you're doing without any errors. Yes, independently task.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, functional skill we discussed. Okay, then we learn about primary research. What sort of research is a primary research?
These are data data collected on your own. Nobody have written about them before.
Okay,
It has
excellent.
not happened before, so you gather the information yourself.
Excellent. So first-hand information
First-hand information.
is primary research. Yes?
Yeah.
It can be very up to date. Yes, but it can be very time-consuming. It costs us. Yes,
Yes.
and maybe we not ask the right question. It can mislead us. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So what is a secondary research?
These are data that have been collected over years by other. You have reference.
Yes. So data is already been collected, and we are maybe second user. Yeah, the third user. Like Office of National Statistics. Yes, anybody can go and get the information. Initially, they receive it. They done the primary research, but we doing secondary research. Okay, then we learn about note-taking technique, cardinal, mind map, and various other we discuss note-taking techniques. Then lesson 4, we learn about how to draft research plan. Yes, we discuss you can set introduction, you set aims and objective, you do literature review, you do methodologies, method where you can primary and secondary and sample size, and then we discuss about you can draw finding and recommendation. Even our lesson 5, we discuss sampling, we discuss probability and non-probability samples, and we discuss also draft research plan, yes, and how we can improve it. So that was the last lesson. So up to now, we learned these all keywords, and we discussed one method, it's star method of interview. Okay, so this is our reflections about what we learned. Okay, so today lesson is all about reflect your own academic progress, including the development of academic skills in English language. So you all done the test, hope so, yes. And what your if you're 80%, 19%, 90%, 60% or less than 60%, yes, you can reflect your own. Okay, couple of you, I ask you lesson 3, you do your learning style, yes, questionnaire, which I mentioned you can copy the link in lesson 3 slides and you can do. So learning style will help you to reflect which activity you will take that will help you to improve your. So that's why we discuss about learning style. Okay, so today lesson we'll go through reflections. What do you think? Are you really good in academic writing? Have you wrote reports before? So let's we reflect our own. Okay, do we know Harvard reference style? Okay, have you learned before? Of course, you completed few subjects, yes, up to now. What do you think? Do you know how to do a Harvard reference?
Harvard reference has to do with any article you you read and wrote about. You have to mention the name, the surname, and the date, isn't it?
Oh, yes, it is. You're right. Okay, so for Harvard reference style, I can give you one website which is quite good to use. I'm not sure. It's called Neil Toolbox. Can you see all?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the name toolbox. If I'm using, let's say I'm using website, yes? And let's see, I'm using this website and I'm learning about reflections. So my website is my website. This is my URL. I'll see on the website, do we have an author? There is no author for this, but the author website name is can be tutored to you. And what is the title? Title of this is reflection. Yes. Do we know the year when somebody said about? No. If you don't know, you can put it the current year, which is 2020. Name of website we can say tutor to you even. And when we visit it, 28 of the 12th, 2020. Yes. Build reference. And this is my reference now. You will see here. I can copy from here, yes, and I can set one document which next lesson I'll go through with you as well. Yes, and if I'm writing about reflection, something about reflection, and I can reference in my reference page, full reference, and I can end of the sentence. I can write my because this is the reflection. So just for the sake of argument reference, it can be book, it can be journal, it can be anything. Yeah? But I should write this in my own words as well, not copy like this. If it's a direct quote, it's fine. Anybody, any questions?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
So, can you copy and paste? Is that what you are saying now?
I'm
or
saying
you just write the name and the year?
Yes, I'm saying if you want to generate the reference to this Neil toolbox, yes, you can fill the boxes and you can create the reference, yes. Let's say you have used the book, yes, and you can click here and this give you a little box, yes, and when you fill it, yes, it create the reference. So you can copy to reference page, or you can do yourself if you know, yes, or some people can mix up, eh? So that's the easy way to do things, eh? Are
So
you
now, which one are you going to accept? Oh, I get you. Okay. So you made mention of it in your writing and then reference. Okay, I get it now. Thank
okay?
you.
Welcome. Okay, now let's go. So this is the style we learn. So we can reflect in our writing when I'll say I need to improve maybe Harvard reference. Yes, yes. Maybe I'm not good. Yes. So what I'll do to improve, I will watch. Yes, videos maybe. Yes, and do practice. Yes, and is required time. Maybe I'll spend 2 hours. Yes, or I'll spend 6 hours to do practice. Okay, report writing. What do you think? I'm good on report writing. What do you think? You are good or not? Essay writing. So what? Please, you carry on reflecting. This is all reflection where I need to improve. The purpose. Okay, so today we are looking at the model which is called Kolb. One of authors, he gave the reflection. This is called experiential learning, and he gave this model. It's called self-reflection framework. Yes. So what is this about? We have this is the cycle which never stops. Concrete experience, doing and having an experience. So do you have experience of something, anything? Let's say, do you have experience to work with mental health patients or mental health issues? Yes.
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 So we can say you have, yes.
Yes.
Reflect, review how much experience you have, where you work, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Conclude, is there any new things you have to learn? Yes. Maybe is a behavior management for suppose, yes. Something. So we have to look around those. We have to learn. Think about, did you applied what you learned it? Yes. Did you apply the knowledge? Yes. You learn it for suppose conflict management. Have you applied to remove the conflict? Do you have experience or not? So according to the call, this is carry on happening. This never stop. Yes, this learning. So if you have experience now, it not mean you stop learning. This will cycle will carry on. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
So he gave us this model, which is quite useful. People carry on using in learning. So he just everything individual kind of learning style look the thing different. So maybe you're a visual learner, you're a auditory learner, you're a kinesthetic. That's why we said, you do lesson 3, which I included the link, your learning style, yes? Okay. Second, people kind of learning style prefer good, clear information, yes? They use analytical model, different models. Third, we need to look around, learners solve the problems. If we are solving problem, we are emotional or anything, how we can accommodate. This is just a reflection model. Huh? We can use in different settings. This is one of the model. But more, even this model is fine if we can go through. Or we have one other model, which is called Gibbs model. Which model? Gibbs.
Gibbs.
Reflection.
So according to Gibbs, we have this is also cycle of learning. Gibbs saying for any activity you start, first you describe what you're going to do. Yes.
Yes.
So business communication skill are the crucial success in business world. So this is we reflecting. During my course or during your course, yes, I have done my presentation. Yes, it's this is one of reflection of one of student. Yes, so during reflection presentation, I realized that the various area of presentation need to be improved. Yes, like maybe I'm not good in interaction with the people. Maybe I'm not good to speak different languages. Yes. So what you so during this course, ATHE level 3, maybe we can reflect. Yes, on my first assignment or anything. Yes. Anybody any question here?
Fine for me.
Okay. Second, feeling. What was your feeling during this unit, during this academic skills? During this academic skill, what was your feeling? You was stressed, or you was happy, you wasn't? You think the lesson was not interactive, it need to be interactive? Yes, any your feeling you can reflect, yes? Any question here, everyone? Quite clear. this guy reflected during my presentation on Amazon. I was very impressed how to professionally interact with the professional people. The good thing was that I was prepared handout. So I have managed to be present my presentation, but I think by doing more practice and interact with the people will enable me to become good presenter. What do you think? That's why some people say, you reflect, you do present, practice in front of the mirror, in front of teddy bear. Yes,
Yes. Yes.
yes. I mean, you're talking even that's not a human in front of you. Yes.
Yes, I did it. Doing the when I'm going for my interview.
Yes, and other thing is very good thing, guys. Believe me, you record your own presentation. Yes,
Yeah.
on your mobile,
Yes.
you record, listen again, and you will say,
Mhm.
come on, why
Yeah.
why I'm not fluent here? What are the
Mhm.
mistakes? Because you study and improving, huh?
Yes.
So that's why it's a good technique, huh?
Mm.
Okay. Then evaluation. Evaluation, the good thing was I became aware of the learner at the initial stage. However, I felt learner for disadvantage because the lack of information. You can evaluate at the start of the course, at the start of the unit, you have done the learning style questionnaire and which enable you to take the activity or watch the video or do the activities which help you to learn quickly. That can be your evaluation aim. Analysis. I decided that any group I will see teacher. This is we are reflecting as a teacher. Huh? So we can reflect. I decided that this is we can reflect it. Any question, anyone? Then we can conclude, although the learner was copying through the handout which I provided, but I should know before when I took over the group. I should know their profile. Like I don't know you properly, what your education you have, what you done, which job you're doing, what experience you have, what training you done. So if I have your learning profile, if each individual profile, I can add examples during my lessons. Yes. So what I can do, what I action point can be, I have decided to keep the track of the learner through continuous question and answer. In addition, which you can do as a manager, as a trainer. Huh? Any question, anyone?
This part you just explained now.
Sorry.
Oh, we are still on reflection. Okay.
This is like these are the few heading in this model. Maybe you can describe yourself. Yes. You can discuss your feeling. Yes. You can do your own evaluation, you do your analysis, yes, what went well. You can draw the conclusion and you can say, in future, if I'll do this course, I'll do different, yes, or any activity. Anybody, any question? Okay. I'm giving you some reflections, yes. These are the people's reflection. This is someone reflection. Somebody did 10 weeks placement, yes? Can be. Can be reflection about. This is the reflection. Can you see this reflection? For PDP, Personal Development Plan, coaching and mentoring. Have you done coaching and mentoring before? Have you coached someone?
I've mentored someone.
Have you done coaching? Have you trained
Yes.
someone?
Yes, I've
Yeah?
trained someone.
Okay, so you're aware of coaching. If not, maybe I can say coaching and mentoring. I will do the course. I will attend the coaching and mentoring assessment. Yes, I will attend
Mm-hmm.
classes. I will reflect, what went well, what effective assessment coaching was. I will create evidence, yes, and I will timeline, I will complete up to that time. Yes, this is my PDP, my development plan. Okay. Have you worked in teams?
Yes.
Okay, so you can say through the use of the checklist scoring the communication element within a team, I will try to follow the gestures and the norms of the teams, what and how I will keep the record. Yes, and when I'll do. Active participation. Maybe I'm not. Yes, I will do. Conflict handling. Are you good in the conflict handling? Because we all
No,
different.
not so good.
So, so maybe you need to be. That's the development point. Yes, maybe you can take the unit is called conflict management. Yes, and that course will help you to manage conflict. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
we can do exactly in English, in maths, and anything. Yes, providing opportunity others. So maybe you never as a this is as a leader. So maybe you can look around as a team leader. Yes. Are you aware of how to appraise someone? Someone good, someone bad, which area they good? Yes.
Yes.
Blended learning. Have you done any blended learning course? Blended learning mean you attended some classes face to face, some online. Are your own online classes experience? You're doing this course online, yeah?
What is blended learning? I don't know about that.
Blended learning will mean some classes will be in face to face, some will be online.
Oh, okay.
This is called blended. Okay, network. Have you attended network events?
Everybody does networking now.
Network, yes. We do on lot of on Facebook, huh? Networking on Facebook, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay. I have to become effective resolver. Like this is the PDP, which area is good, which area not, which will do. This is all about, yes. Okay, I included a lot of examples, which I'll send you some more. So those will help you when we'll do the discussion next lesson, assignment discussion. Okay, anybody any question? Okay, this is about reflection and these two models. Okay, you already learned about SWOT. Anybody ever learn about SWAN?
I've not heard of Swan. No.
Okay, so maybe what is the SWAN analysis? Huh? So if we this is reflection as a leader, this is reflection. Okay, this is the SWAN analysis. I'll show you. S stands for what your strength is the same, exactly the same, which we do SWOT, but there are the few more elements. So what is S stand for? What your strength? Yes. W stand for weaknesses. Yes. A stand for what's your aspiration. Yes. What your
A for exploration.
aspiration? How you want? What aspirations? Can you see?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I is stand for what your interest. Yes. Okay. And N stand for networking. Huh? Do you have? Are you okay? So this is the abbreviation of, and this we can use to reflect for reflection purposes as well. You can reflect, on your strength. You can reflect on your area of development. You can reflect. So this is one of reflections. Someone's, yes, they use the goal, they use the short term, long term, and they created PDP. PDP is a personal development plan, yes. What you will do, when you will do, what resources you will, what your goals are, why you doing it. So always good to be use these, different reflection model. Okay, so this is a little bit PDP development plan. What do I want to need to be learned and why? What you want to learn? You want to improve English? Yes. Academic writing? Yes. What do you think? How will I do to achieve this? What you will do? I will do level 2 in academic writing. Okay. What resources I need? 500 pounds course fees, yes, and time around 6 weeks, yes. Let's say 3 hours. What access criteria? I will do online exam, yes, something, and a level 2 cert certificate will be evidence for this, yes. What is the target date? I want in March 2021, yes. So like this is I'm making my development plan. Anybody any question? Okay. This is the way we can create our PDP, personal development plan. Okay. Anybody any question? If you have, please. You want to play Kahoot? Okay. Okay, no problem if you we don't want to because that's a difficult sometimes login. Huh? Okay, so what we can do we know CPD? Do you do CPD? CPD. What is a CPD? Anyone? Have you done your CPD?
Cognitive.
Okay. Anyone, are you member of NMC? Do we know NMC?
We know NSC for nurses.
Nursing Medical Council. Huh?
Yeah.
So if you're let's say if you're a nurse and you're member of Nursing Medical Council, you have to submit every year CPD record. Yes. If you are a full-time employee, you need to do 35 hours in a year. In the year, yes.
35 in a year.
35
350.
hours you need to spend towards your professional development. Maybe you do new IT course, yes.
35 in a year.
Maybe you read magazines, yes. Something, training, yes. So that will be your all the time, whatever you spend, like you done, for suppose you done GDPR. Do we know GDPR?
Tell us.
Do we know GDPR? General Data Protection Regulation, huh? Client data, how we keep your patient data. Huh? So this is count towards CPD.
What does G stand for?
Continuous professional development. Huh? Okay. So in any profession, we need to have a development, and we'll carry on developing ourselves. Huh? Okay, so that's all today's lesson. Today's lesson we discuss about importance of reflection, how we can reflect. In the next lesson, we'll go to our assignment, which will be assignment discussion session. So today's lesson we learn about how to reflect, and you can reflect your own academic progress. What you think you're good in you're good in math, you're good in computer or not, you can reflect, and always you can use reflect. Okay, thanks for listening and attending to the lesson. Anybody, if you have any questions, please, those are listening, drop the email on my email address. Thank you.
You know,
Bye-bye.